Imagine this. The year is 1932, and a young woman named Martha steps into her favorite coffee shop in New York City. The scent of freshly brewed coffee wafts in the air, and the familiar hum of conversation fills the room. Martha, a coffee enthusiast, is eager to start her day with a strong cup of her favorite blend. But today, the barista, sporting a mischievous grin, hands her a cup of something different. "Try this, Martha," he says. "It's something new." Martha takes a sip and is taken aback. The coffee tastes just as rich, just as robust, but there's something different. This, my friends, is Martha's unexpected encounter with the intriguing world of decaf coffee. A world that promises the comfort of coffee without the jitters. A world that was just starting to brew in the heart of New York City. Little did Martha know, her coffee life was about to take a turn towards the decaf lane. Decaf coffee, though a surprise to Martha, has a rich history. It all began in the early 20th century with a German merchant named Ludwig Roselius. His story is one of serendipity, discovering decaffeination after a shipment of coffee beans was soaked in seawater during transit. The result? Coffee with less kick but all the flavor. Roselius patented the process in 1905, marking the birth of decaf coffee. Over the years, decaf coffee has evolved, reflecting our changing understanding of health and taste. The decaffeination methods have improved, ensuring the beans retain their flavor while losing their caffeine. From chemically induced methods to the more recent Swiss water process, the journey of decaf has been one of constant innovation. So, decaf coffee has been around for quite some time, surprising coffee drinkers like Martha. It's not just a less-than version of regular coffee, but a testament to the ingenuity and adaptability of the coffee industry. But what makes decaf decaf? Let's dive into the science behind it. Decaffeination isn't just a simple switch from caffeinated to uncaffeinated. It's a complex process that starts with green coffee beans. These beans are first soaked in hot water or steamed, which opens up their pores. This is the first step to inviting the caffeine to leave the party. Next, they're introduced to a decaffeinating agent, either a solvent or activated carbon. If it's a solvent, it's likely either methylene chloride or ethyl acetate. These solvents bond with the caffeine molecules, and when they're rinsed away, so too goes the caffeine. If activated carbon is used, it acts like a caffeine magnet, drawing out the caffeine molecules from the beans. The beans are then heated to remove any leftover decaffeinating agent. So, the next time you sip on a cup of decaf, remember the journey those beans took to deliver a caffeine-free experience. So that's how our beloved coffee loses its caffeine but not its charm. You might be wondering how much caffeine is left in decaf coffee. Well, let's dive into the details. The name decaf might imply a complete absence of caffeine, but in reality, it's not exactly caffeine-free. The decaffeination process does an excellent job at removing the majority of caffeine, but a small percentage always remains. To give you a perspective, a typical 8-ounce cup of regular coffee contains around 95 to 200 milligrams of caffeine. On the other hand, the same cup of decaf coffee contains generally between 2 to 12 milligrams of caffeine. That's quite a difference, isn't it? So, while decaf coffee isn't 100% devoid of caffeine, it's certainly a low-caffeine alternative. Perfect for those late-night cups of comfort, or for those of us who are a little more caffeine-sensitive. Decaf might not be completely caffeine-free, but it certainly is a low-caffeine alternative. Let's talk about health, a topic on everyone's mind when discussing decaf. The most common misconception? That decaf is devoid of health benefits. That couldn't be further from the truth. Decaf coffee still carries the antioxidants and nutrients found in regular coffee, such as magnesium, potassium, and vitamin B3. But what about the drawbacks? Some might worry about the chemicals used in decaffeination processes. Rest assured, these are at trace levels and the health risk is minimal. Additionally, decaf can be a great option for those sensitive to caffeine. It can reduce jitteriness, anxiety, and even improve sleep quality for some. However, it's important to remember that decaf isn't a magic potion. It doesn't necessarily mean healthier. Like everything, moderation is key. And don't forget to consider what you're adding to your coffee. Sugars and creamers can quickly turn a healthy cup into a calorie bomb. Decaf can be a part of a healthy lifestyle, just like regular coffee. Did you know there is a unique supplement you can add to your coffee that will boost weight loss? Click the link in the description or comments and learn more. Roasting decaf beans, now that's an art. Decaffeinated beans present a unique challenge for roasters. Compared to regular beans, decaf beans tend to be more brittle and less dense, making them susceptible to burning if not handled with care. Roasters need to rely on their experience, honing in on the subtle changes in the bean's color, size, and aroma. It's a delicate dance of heat and timing, where a few seconds can make the difference between a perfect roast and a ruined batch. The process begins with a lower temperature to gently dry the beans. Then, the temperature is gradually increased to coax out the sugars, fostering the Maillard reaction that gives coffee its rich, complex flavor. The ultimate goal? To highlight the unique characteristics of each coffee origin, while maintaining a clean and balanced cup. Roasting decaf beans requires precision and patience, but the result is worth it. With the right skill and attention, decaf coffee can be just as delicious and satisfying as its caffeinated counterpart. Decaf is not just a choice, it's a lifestyle, whether in the coffee shop or at home. Decaf, once considered the outcast of the coffee world, has steadily gained popularity and acceptance. You'll find it now brewing alongside its caffeinated counterparts in most coffee shops. More baristas and coffee enthusiasts are appreciating the unique flavors decaf brings to the table. It's an option that goes beyond the caffeine content, offering the full experience of coffee without the kick. But the decaf magic doesn't stop there. Let's bring it into your kitchen. Brewing decaf at home is a simple, satisfying experience. You can use your usual coffee-making equipment. The key is to buy high-quality, freshly roasted decaf beans. Grind them just before brewing to retain their flavor. Trust me, a well-brewed cup of decaf can be just as satisfying as your regular cup of joe. Whether you're a coffee shop enthusiast or a homebrew expert, decaf has a place in your cup. As we wrap up our decaf journey, remember to give decaf a chance, just like Martha did. We've traversed through time, exploring the origins of decaf and the complex processes that make it possible. We've debunked the myth that decaf is entirely caffeine-free and delved into the health implications of choosing decaf over regular coffee. Our journey took us to the craft of roasting decaf and how it differs from its caffeinated counterpart. We've also ventured into the world of coffee shops and homes alike, where decaf is slowly but surely gaining recognition. Decaf coffee has its unique place in the coffee world, and it's worth exploring. Whether you're a coffee enthusiast, a casual coffee drinker, or someone looking for a less jittery alternative, decaf offers a world of flavors without the caffeine punch. So why not give it a go? And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share our channel with other coffee enthusiasts. Stay caffeinated, my friends, decaf or not.